Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Jeanine. Today I'm going to show you how to make this ribbon boutique bow with tails in 3-inch ribbon, adding some lace, how I like to add some lace to it, or another type of ribbon like this one I did 1.5-inch ribbon. But this one's with 3-inch. My last one like this was with 1.5 inch, which is, you can see the size difference right there. So we're going to do the 3-inch one today. So for this one, what you're going to need is you're going to need 2 pieces of 3-inch wide ribbon cut to 12 inches long, 2 pieces of a lace, another size ribbon, slightly smaller, so it kind of gives you this look. I like it. You can do the same size if you want, but those are cut to 12 inches long as well. And then you're going to need 1 piece cut to 16 inches long. And so we're just going to go in and we're going to get started. First, I'm going to show you how I like to attach the lace to the ribbon. I had one of my followers give me this. It's called double coated tissue tape. I will leave a link to it in the description below for Amazon where you can get it. It comes with a lot on a roll and you don't really use a lot, but it actually, I never thought of using something like this, and when she sent it to me, I tried it out and I actually like it for this process. So I'm going to show you how I go ahead and add the lace. So what I'm going to do is I hold it in my lap, the roll, just to hold it steady. So missing a pair of scissors. There they are. Sorry. Lost a pair of scissors. So I'm just going to cut little pieces like that. They don't have to be very big pieces. So I'm going to cut 3 of them for each side. Oh, don't stick. Just put this back off to the side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 piece and I'm going to put it right here. I'm not going all the way up to the top up here, because like with any other type of adhesive, when you go to run your needle through, the adhesive sticks on your needle, and I don't like that. So I stick it just down from where I'm going to do my stitching. Then I'm going to take a piece and put it right here, this way, right down the middle. And then another one right on this end, just down from the top. I'm going to push them on, make sure that they're stuck, and this actually holds really well, which I was pleasantly surprised for a double stick tape on a fabric stuff. So just got to get my end to pull up. There we go. Guess fingernails come in handy for that one. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my lace, kind of line it up and center it on the ribbon. And then I'm just going to push down in that spot. And then I'm just going to slightly peel up this one. I'm going to push it down there. Just make sure I stay right in the middle where I want it. And then I'm just going to push down there. And now this side. Same thing goes. Just like that. So now it's adhered without bulky glue or anything. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. Like I said, I will leave a link to this double coated tape in my description below. It'll be an Amazon link, because like I've said in other videos, I have joined the Amazon affiliate program. So if you purchase through any one of the links that I post through Amazon, I get credit for you purchasing through that link. So it helps me out as far as to keep my channel going. Every little bit helps. So Once again, we're going to line it up. Push down. There we go. And boom. So, same as the other one in the 1.5 inch what I did, is I personally like to work in this direction. If you work better doing it this way, then be my guest and go ahead, but I personally work better this way. So for this one, you're going to want to leave roughly about, it's comes I eyeball it, but roughly about 2 inches down here at the bottom. So we're going to take this one and we're going to take our bottom right side corner, and it's going up to the left corner. And then this one's going to flip up behind this way, and that one is coming up just like that. So you have this result looking at you. So now all we're going to do, I'm just going to hold them in place. If you have a hard time holding in place with your hands, getting your hands to hold it in place and be able to do things, you can always grab an alligator clip and clip it to hold it so that you can keep everything in line while you get started, just like I did here. So I'm going to go through, get it through, and go through all those layers of those points, just like that. And then I'm just going to go and weave her up and down a few times, making sure you're keeping everything steady, like in line as you're doing it. And just going to pull it all the way through. Make sure everything's lined up. Hold it super tight. And then pop my needle back through all the layers. Pull it through. See, I got a little fraying, so I'm just gonna squash that real quick. Just tie it off in the back. Set that one off to the side. Now we're going to do this one. So we're going to start the same way. We're going to go leave about 2 inches down at the bottom, but instead we're going to take this bottom left and we're coming up to the top right. So right there, and then this one comes up just the same, and you have this shape. So once again, if you want to hold in place while you get started, just like that, and then we're just gonna come through with some weaving, just like that, and then we're gonna come back up through all the layers right here in the corner. We can take that off. I snipped this little extra tail here. And again, we're going to pull it tight. Hold it in place. Put up our needle, like all the way through all the layers. Just like that. Tie it off in the back. Okay, so now this next step is something that I personally, and I've done it in a few of my videos that are double-sided like this. What I like to do is I take my wood burner and I flatten these edges here just slightly. And I pushed it against my board just to get it flat and kind of cool it off real quick. So all I do is just take the edge of the wood burner and I just flatten it. For me, I like it best because it helps me to, when I go to meet them up, they meet up perfectly and nice and flat. So now all I'm going to do is take some glue and hold it in place for a few minutes, or a few seconds, not minutes. I've had some where I didn't do this, and when I went to go wrap the center around, it popped them apart. So I kind of hold it there just to ensure the bond, and then I set it off to the side to do the next step. So now we have our 16-inch piece. So for this one, we're gonna, I like to go right here, meet up the corners, and then just kind of fan them out. And for this one, I want to make it about 4 inches apart. And so I know each one of my little squares here on my board are 4 inches. So if I have 1 point to the point of a square and 1 point to a point of a square, then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can get them, and they're gonna be 4 inches apart. So now that I have that, I'm gonna lift it up, hold it in my hand. Still make sure that we're even once I lifted it up, and then I'm just gonna go through the middle. Just up and down the middle. With my needle, pull it all the way through. Pull everything tight. Push my needle back through. Make sure we're pretty good. We are. And then give a nice wrap. Oh, I see what I did there. Give a nice wrap around the middle. And then tie it off. Okay. Now we have this. Now all we're going to do is we're going to flip this over to the back side. We're going to put a little bit of glue right here. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put it on the back. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that when we do it, that this edge of the tail part of the ribbon meets up with this edge of the bow. Doesn't overlap it at all, so you can't see it from behind. Just so that it meets up. Just like that. And then we're going to take some 3/8 inch wide ribbon. And we're going to wrap around the center. Just put a little glue right here. Hold that in place. And we're gonna wrap. And me personally, I like to go around twice. So that was 2. And we snip, seal, and glue. See, this one is an example of what happens. I didn't put enough pressure or enough glue, and it popped apart on me. So all I'm going to do here to fix that is just put some more glue and pop it back together and hold it there. These are the mistakes that happen, and it happens to the best of us, which I don't think I'm the best one. I just have my little tricks. So there's that. And we're going to wrap it around again. little bit of glue there. And there we go. Fix it after me manipulating it. So there you have it. There's a 3-inch with adding lace. So now for this step, what I do is, for the bottom, you can leave them flat, you can cut V-cuts in them, or you can do like I did here and do it. And I personally like this one with the points meeting at the middle. So how I get that is I'm going to start from this corner and I'm going to go up like that, and then I'm going to do the same thing so that they're even for the most part. So there we go, and then we just seal those edges. I will tell you this, especially on light colored ribbons, when you're using your lighter to seal your ribbon, you want to use this part that you really can't see, the non-existent flame part, because if you were to use the actual flame part, it actually chars the ribbon. Let's see if I can show you on a scrap. I just threw it. So like this, if I were to do this, it leaves black marks on the ribbon like that, opposed to me using this part of the flame to where it doesn't. So that, and I'll show you how I put a clip, because on these ones I don't use an alligator clip for. I use these French clips for these bigger ones because I think they hold better. And for this size I use, I think they're about 2¼ inch, 2½ inch alligator clips. I'm sure they're measured in a different measurement, but I can't remember what they were. So how I do those, how I line those, is same as I do, but I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right here. And hold that in place. Just like that. And then I'm gonna take my gun with my flat chisel tip, and I'm just gonna put a line right down here. I like this glue gun with the flat chisel tip because it gives you enough glue without too much glue, with a nice thin line of it without putting out too much and it oozing everywhere. I like it. And I just push it down, hold it in place. And then right here you kind of eyeball, like it's roughly about that big, which isn't too big at all. Seal that end. We never not seal an end. Put a little bit of glue right back here. And we hold that down. Like that. And then we take our glue and we put a nice decent amount of glue right back here on the top, and we put our clip and we just hold it in place. Now I know a lot of people like to wrap their centers around their clips, which if that's how you like to do it, it's totally okay. This is how I do it, and I can show you that this one been done for, I don't even know, I couldn't even tell you how long. But they don't come apart when I do it this way. It's all boils down to your glue sticks themselves and your glue gun, making sure your glue gun is a high temp glue gun, and they don't come off. I do it with all my clips this way. I don't wrap my centers, because on my alligator clips I don't like to, because I put this non-slip grip on there, but they don't pull off and they don't pop off. So this way works totally okay for me. So there we have it. There's your 3-inch ribbon boutique with tails. Super cute and so versatile. If you've got print 3-inch ribbon you don't know what to do with other than cheer bows, this is a great bow for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be putting in the description below the link to the sticky tissue tape, whatever it's called, for Amazon, for my affiliate, a link to my Facebook group where you can come and chat and ask questions. A whole bunch of awesome ladies in there. If I can't answer your question, they will be more than happy to answer it and try to get to it. You can share pictures. You can ask me to make a bow. If you see a bow that you don't know how to make, or you can't understand the original, let me know. Maybe I can help out. And a link to my Facebook page where you can message me and ask me any questions, anything you like. Once again, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and happy crafting!